attaquer donc le chapitre 1 des Alizés.
Hey Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want any, okay, yeah, that'll be all. Yay! You're the Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom. No need to worry about...
All right, just...
Oh, that was great. If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Wind Bloom Festival ever.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie I didn't do much apart from passing with... Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the...
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors...
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact...
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten... no. I just don't eat Sorry. I didn't mean to make things off.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs.
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nut. No? Not fun. Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of...
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test sub anyway. By your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon PT in no time or something? Hey! Not you two! I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Ah, I see. You must have been keeping quiet up.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
Le jeu, c'est Genshin Impact.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good...
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
J'arrive pas à écrire, donc ce que je vais faire, je vais le noter sur le sondage. Voilà. On écrit comme ça.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscious. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that...
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year.
C'est un jeu à télécharger gratuitement.
I wanted to take this
Et à peu près
opportunity to give
sur toutes les
everyone a
consoles, enfin,
Windbloom
sauf
as a
sur la
token of my
Switch.
heartfelt
Il est disponible
gratitude
sur
for
la
everything they've done to look
PS4.
after me.
Il est disponible aussi sur PC. Et sur Xbox, je sais pas du tout.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow it doesn't sound...
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, And things at work have only just started. I don't get many opportunities.
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. What?
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior...
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before? And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Kaltz for a friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Kaltz was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck.
Kaltz?
You mean?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search...
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me.
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Kaltz?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends. Our conversations have been deep and interesting. And Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your...
Obvious.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes...
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece?
Surely timeless masterpieces.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless...
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal! Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too? Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs... Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before? I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess... yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and... Oh, yeah! She's... Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, Alright, we'll help out too. You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
Huh?
Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in this... We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a 5th time.
That bad, huh? Well,
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you! I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow,
That's an outrider for you.
uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive?
You asked that last time, too. Of course.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few...
Okay, great.
Still as high and...
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right, I'll start packing.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you? Guess, knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions.
Oh, it's been a while.
I'm unclouded, tone-deaf bard, drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help, so...
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting... You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Someone needs assistance. A flower that is not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Huh? Really? Oh, alright then. Basically, the wind said that the prophecy is real.
That doesn't sound like bad news.
Paimon, blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, but then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether...
Whoa, slow down! Paimon...
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world? Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure...
Could it be the wind bloom?
Oh, now that you mention it, the wind bloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means, in which case, the wind bloom doesn't exist in reality. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here and sit?
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles, but, since we're really going...
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her. All right.
Bon, alors apparemment, j'ai bien compris, on a terminé la première partie. On va voir un petit peu s'il y a des trucs qu'on a débloqués. Alors je sais pas si c'est vraiment la première partie ou juste une intro. Donc là... Donc on a 3 jours pour faire 3 quêtes. Ça risque d'être chaud. Ça risque d'être showtime.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
À mon avis, c'est surtout ces quêtes-là qu'il faut faire en priorité. Je pense que les autres, c'est des quêtes secondaires. Enfin, je peux me tromper. On va d'abord faire les quêtes prioritaires, et puis après on verra. il faut me rapprocher de la quête. Avec du temps, donc on va attendre un petit peu. Ce qu'on va faire en attendant, c'est que je vais quitter le live et puis on se rejoint donc plus tard pour un autre live. Ciao ciao, à bientôt pour les prochaines vidéos.